on teams is built and then continues to compound slowly. And it's done through consistency and integrity, doing what we say we're going to do and making sure that our words and our actions align. Now, don't get me wrong, that version of trust absolutely matters. It's a part of the whole. But when we think about trust only as accountability and reliability, then we miss something super important, because that's not always how trust fractures. Think about the last time you were in a meeting and someone said something really sharply, or a comment landed harder than it was actually intended to, or something in the room was taken out of context. What happened in that room? Trust doesn't only break under visible pressure, and it doesn't only break when someone is perhaps emotional in a moment. Sometimes it shifts in what looks like a completely calm conversation. A tone might change, an interruption might happen, a moment passes that isn't repaired. No one names it, but everybody in that room feels it. And if that moment isn't addressed, then people start to adjust. They soften their feedback or avoid certain topics because they have to become more careful. Again, not because they don't care, but because something in the space between them has shifted. That is the nuance. Trust isn't just built through accountability. It's protected through how we handle those micro moments. So, what does that mean for leaders? It means noticing the subtle shifts. If something lands awkwardly, come back to it. If a comment is felt sharper than intended, name it. If the energy in the room changes, don't ignore it. It doesn't need to be a dramatic intervention. We just need small repairs and small refinements along the way. Like, hey, I think that landed a little heavier than I meant. Can we reset that? Or, I sensed the energy shift just then. What did we miss? Let's separate the person from the problem and come back to the work. High-performing teams don't eliminate tension, but what they do is make it discussable. Because trust lives in the space between us as humans and members of any team. And taking care of that space, especially in those small moments, is what allows teams to stay connected and to perform under pressure. That's where the real trust starts to compound.